Chair Fletcher, that motion passes unanimously with all supervisors being present and voting aye.
With that, history was made. Nora Vargas is now the first Latina and immigrant to lead the Board of Supervisors, and it's not something she takes lightly.
I was born and raised in Tijuana. I'm proudly very, binational immigrant, first Latina, first woman of color to serve as chair of the Board of Supervisors. And I share this because I think it's important to remind folks that this county is their county.
Vargas replaces Supervisor Nathan Fletcher, who was chair for 2 terms. Last month, he announced he would not seek a 3rd term and would nominate Vargas as his successor. Some of her legislative priorities for this year include community infrastructure, homelessness, and housing.
We are going to be faced with some tough times, right? We're transitioning from the pandemic. Many of our folks are really suffering. We still have folks who are going to sleep, kids who go to sleep hungry right now, people who don't have shelter. We need to make sure we have more housing. So for me, it's about making sure our families come first so that they have access to food and the services that we can provide in the county.
There was also another historic moment Tuesday. For the first time in the county's history, 2 women will be leading the board. Supervisor Tara Lawson-Reamer was named as vice chair, but she says it means so much more than that.
We have real diversity in our leadership. We have diversity not just to women, we have LGBTQ diversity, we have the first Latina chair. I mean, we're really changing what it means to be a San Diegan and catching up with a community that has long embraced inclusion and diversity and shared opportunity.
In an informal meeting with reporters after the board meeting, Vargas says she will work to bring more transparency to the board and for the public to hold them accountable.
All those things extremely important for not only the democratic process, but to make sure that people have faith in government again, because we know that that's something that is sometimes challenging for so many in our communities.
Alexander Nguyen, KPBS News.
But more importantly, because I really want people to understand that this is their county, right? And that